hello, and welcome to a bit of Diablo 3. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the monk today. Um, so long story short, I've built this monk, and the monk has been built specifically to run Nephalem Rift and Greater Rifts. Right now, she is in her Nephalem Rift gear. It isn't that different from the Greater Rift gear. It's just a couple of minor things that are changed out. But let's go over the build, because it is relatively easy. First of all, I'm just gonna go over the Canine Cube thing. We got Messerschmitt's Reaver for the 1 second cooldown reduction every time I slay an enemy, and I slay a lot of those, so that's a lot of reduction. The Cruder's Boots to see these two lovely water allies here. It's pretty basic, just the stuff you need to. And then jewelry, reduce the number of items needed for set bonuses by 1. To a minimum of 2. I guess I could actually put on a ring more. I mean, that might be interesting to see if I could that, but that's for another day. The whole build with Nephalem Rift is that every time I pick up gold, I gain armor, and I do that because I'm using gold wrap. On gold pickup, gain armor for 5 seconds equal to the amount picked up. And I pick up a lot, and I pick it up all the time because of this thing. The Boon of the Hoarder legendary gem. It's upgraded to rank 40 out of the 50, so I get 85% chance of killing an enemy to cause an explosion of gold. And I get 30% increased speed for 2 seconds after picking up the gold. Speaking of legendary gems, I'm using Enforcer to boost my Mystic allies. And Bane of the Trapped. And I'm seriously thinking about actually changing that out with the Bane of the Stricken. Because for some reason I seem to be having some issues. I have it right here. I'm just currently leveling it up. I have another one, but I think one of my other characters is using it, so I decided to just let it go. Oops. I can't remember what character it's on, and I have a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna level that gem up. What I'm doing right now is just getting some blood shots for my mage, so my mage can buy some stuff. Yeah, I wanted to touch on one thing before I start. So that was the legendary gems, like I said. The rest is actually pretty straightforward. I got the ethereal. I'm using the rabbit strike, though I'm not really using it that much, so I am really thinking about swapping it out if I can find a better weapon. We'll see. The other thing that I wanted to touch on is something that I noticed many people don't know. Oh, I need a belt here. Yeah, and I know, Witch Doctor, I just popped in some stuff. But when you have your follower, it's important to check out these things. The, what color is that? That's turquoise, I think. When you have an ability, a secondary, that is called emanates in a parenthesis at the end, it means that your main character is also gaining the benefit of it. So my items are also indestructible. Picking up gold grants experience. Actually, that reminds me. Gosh golly. There we go. There's an emanate on that. I think she already has this one, but let's check it just to be sure. I don't know what happened there. Much better. So chance for enemies to drop gold. I'm gonna get even more gold than I had before. Yeah, let's just drop these two and I'm gonna diss them once I'm out. But let's get into the Nephalem Rift. And you notice that I'm using my dashing strike to move quickly from group to group. And I'm gonna move really quickly here. It is needed for the build. Not so much to stay alive, but... did I really just jump down to a place where there's no mobs? Oh, that was a good start. And I don't need to think about moving, because all the gold I'm picking up... If you look here, you can see my toughness is right now 11 billion. As compared to my ordinary toughness, which is 48 million. And the 48 million is quite enough to run Greater Red. At least level 80 to 90. When I get past 90, it starts getting a little bit tricky. I know, I'm collecting white stuff. Alright, let's see if we can do something. Oh, I heard him! He's in the next room, unfortunately. I should be able to get him. Oh, he died instantly. So here's the thing. I ran into the Greed Realm yesterday. And I gained so much armor that my computer B-sucked. I actually got a blue screen on my computer. That's the first time that's ever happened. And I very much doubt that it has to do with... the game. I think the game should just have crashed if anything was up there. You can see here, I can just stand here and enjoy these. And the reason for that is, again, the armor that is so insane. This build is just to destroy it. So let's see if we can put on a little tempo here. Okay, if the treasure goblins are gonna keep staying here, yes. Might as well spend some time there. So I'm basically just using my dash to get to enemies. I'm activating my Mystic Allies, like here. And I am using my Cyclone Strike to do a little bit of stuff myself. And I've got it set up, of course, so that it will collect people in. And I think I just ran out of space, didn't I? Yeah, I did. We should probably just pop out. Since I'm not really at, you know, I'm not really on a timer here. So I might as well just go search what I can. And just pop back in. I mean, you honestly spent more time. I spent more time misclicking, trying to pick up loot, than I do anything else, really. Oh, cats. Probably not gonna be anything I need. And this is why well, actually, this is a Nephalem Rift, so had this been like a greater Rift, you would have seen how difficult it is for me to take them down, because so much of my damage is based on AoE damage right now. And even though I do massive amounts of damage, Rift Guardians are really strong. That's why I want the Bane of the Stricken jump. Let's see here. I guess it could go a level up, but it's not really needed. Though I did notice that the drop chance for legendaries seems to be somewhat higher when playing in Nephalem Rifts. Anyways, that was just a little showing of how fast the Nephalem Rift can do. And if you noticed that my health didn't spike at all, it's simply because that toughness, the way it's built, is simply insanity. The other build I have is basically swapping out a few items. The build is better for greater rift running at later levels, but as it is right now, I can actually run this in greater rifts. I just need to be a bit more careful, because I do not gain all the armor from picking up gold. As in a greater rift, you don't get any loot before you drop the Rift Guardian. So you need to kill everything there before the Rift Guardian gets there. Or rather, you have a timer that you need to fill. You know, if you're watching this video, you probably know what I'm talking about. So plenty of good stuff around. This wasn't really a brilliant Nephalem Rift. But again, loot is usually something that comes from not the Nephalem Rift, but from the Greater Rift. That's where I get most of my loot. But I was in it actually to get the Bloodshots, so the next thing I'm gonna run is on Greater Rift, and I'm gonna do that just in a minute. Thanks for watching. Just a short little video. I'll be back with more.